What's up, team? You know who this guy is? You know who this guy is by now. Hopefully. Hope family's doing well. Everybody's safe and sound. Getting some positive news out there, so keep your spirits up. If you need anything, please reach out. We're trying to do these videos to keep you guys engaged, keep you doing something. Some great videos out from the team about stuff that they're doing on their own at home. Please go stay on our group me, look over it. There's lots of great videos, some really funny stuff too. If you just are bored and you need to fill your day with something entertaining, Alex and Nate tend to have some really funny stuff that they do. So we're continuing on with the sit-up guard. John stood up. I can't do my first sweep. He broke my grip, so I grabbed his arm and I rolled underneath him. This time I had no grips. I sit up with no grips. And this is usually the one that I go to when they break grips. Okay? The first one I do every time, where I grab the lapel, the sleeve, my foot on the leg. The second one I do less often because I used to do a lot of inversion, going inverted off of that I don't do anymore. So this next one tends to be the one I do most often. Okay? Real simple. Just got to remember that I'm putting a lot of torque on the leg, so be conscious of that. You don't want to hurt your partner's knee. A lot of times people tend to fall flat to their butt, like standing and then sitting right on their butt, and I've had people hurt their lower back practicing this technique. So remember, you're going to fall like you always do, like you're rolling out a sleeping bag. Your leg hits, your butt hits, your back hits, your shoulders hit, your arm hits. So just like you're rolling out a sleeping bag, okay? So let's do this. Starting off the same. I push on John's leg. I sit up. He breaks that grip. Before I can get to this one, he breaks that grip, okay? So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn. So my legs are going to switch, and I'm going to face the wall behind John. My right arm is either going to put a lot of swing and hit into this leg, or it's going to block this leg. Both of them are equally acceptable, but the main part that people get messed up is what I do here on my leg. So I'm going to rotate. So I'm going to turn, and I'm going to bring my left leg like that, okay? So I was here, I go to here. So I'm here, I bring myself away, I go to here. Now, I can just drive John down. I've got to be tight on this leg, and I just sit up. Now I'm going to pull his leg out as I drive his leg down. Now we end up in this position here. What's a submission that we can do for those that were at Bruno's seminar? You guys remember that knee bar? I won't do it to John. This is on his back side. But we have that belly down knee bar that we can do. So this one is real simple. It's a really great technique to do, even if the person is just standing in front of you like this, because I don't need anything up here to do it, right? So a lot of times people do, like you're here, they step right in to this, trying to split. This is a great opportunity to do this. So I just drive in. Now, this time I'm going to the far side. I'm grabbing a hold of the pant leg. Now I've got everything isolated. And do a takedown. From sit-up guard, we go here. He breaks that grip. Here, breaks that grip. I turn, take him down, belly down on that knee bar. So let me do the transition again, because that's usually the part that people get hung up on. So I'm here, I'm just switching. So where my right leg is in front, I'm switching to here. Okay? I can grab the pants. I can block it if it's no-gi by just putting my arm across. I sit up. Now he can't step backwards. Okay? So I've got to block. He can't go backwards. Now what's great about this is I don't need to block that side. Once I get to here, now obviously if I do this, John's going to step to my back, right? He's going to turn. Now bad things are happening. So I can't get there and just stop. But if I get to here and I'm up, John can't go to my back because he steps that leg, I pull that leg out. And he'll never be able to get around to my back. I've got this leg trapped. So that technique works really, really well, whether you're starting from stand-up, sit-up guard, or just on your butt and they step too close to you. Just shoot those legs in. He steps in, leg goes to the back. This goes so I can drive off, and then just take him down. Now, we don't want to stay in front of him because now he's got half guard, he can pull. We don't want to be stuck in John's half guard. We all know the bad things that will happen to you here. So usually what I tell people is, your turn to stand up. After you do this takedown, if you're not going to finish on the knee, it's your turn to stand up because that's going to give you the best options to pass after that technique. So that's what happens. Those are the 3 techniques that we can do when our opponent stands up in front of us. Started off with sleeve and lapel. Then we did sleeve and we spun underneath them. And then we did where it had no sleeves. It was kind of a technical stand-up kind of position, and get the takedown on there. If you guys have questions, please reach out to us about any of these techniques. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you're able to practice, and we'll see you on the mat soon.